Good morning, everybody. I'm going to take you for a walk through the garden. Here we go. Right outside the door is my panda. I just watered everybody. And then over here is my lilac tree a friend gave to me after Daddy passed. But isn't he beautiful? He's got Daddy's tractor underneath. Still working on this bed a little bit, but we've got some sedum, we've got some mums, and we've got some brand new babies that Luke just brought me today. Haven't gotten those two in a pot yet, but look at this baby. Okay, and then as we walk over here, we mowed 2 days ago, but you can't tell. Look how thick the grass is. Got my little pot down here, and look at this orange baby just blooming today. And then over here we have the bicycle Mom gave me. She had it in her garden for a long time, and when she moved, she gave it to me, and I have continued with the geraniums that she used to have in there. Aren't they gorgeous? Especially after they get a drink. And then over here, I'll give you kind of a overview. These beds were here when we moved in, but they were full of nothingness. So I have, over the years, added things specific, I guess, to each kid. So that one in the end is a lilac that I got out of a window well. And it was a baby struggling, and I put it here, and it just continues to grow. The silver mound over here actually moved itself from Dakin's bed to this one. Dakin's bed is here, and so started out the original pieces in Dakin's bed are this daylily. And then there's another one over here, a different type. It's a little bit slower. And then we had a whole mound of this cover here. And this year it decided it didn't want to come back. So I pulled the dead out and left what was living, and then we added this one. And then that's an original silver mound. The one that I had over here decided it didn't want to come back, so that's a new one as well. So because Dakin and Melissa are getting married this year, I decided we needed to add a flower in his bed for Melissa. So we chose this beautiful orange one for Melissa because her favorite color is orange. And then Luke brought this baby to me today. Isn't she gorgeous? And the rocks in this bed are from different places that Dakin has worked or lived. Missouri, Arizona, etc. And then these little handprints are Dakin's from when he was little, and his little boots prints over here. So as I water these gardens, I pray for each kid. So this is Dakin's, this is Luke's, and this one is ever changing. It's got some daisies from the farm, and they keep moving themselves. So those came from the farm I grew up on, and they just plant themselves in different areas each year. And then we added this little monkey and these calla lilies, and Luke helped me plant them this year. And then Luke helped me pick these out, and I put the frog there for Luke. But look at these, aren't they gorgeous? I love the different color flowers. This is a sedum that I've transplanted just a couple days ago. These originally came from Mom. And then we also have Luke's little baby feet prints and Luke's little baby hand prints in his bed as well. And then the bird bath is from my friend Glenda. She's just a special friend in our life. Also, the driftwood or the bent wood there is from Luke's very first house that he bought. It was the bushes out in front. We cut them down, and so I saved that. Next is Jada's. Now Jada's bed, a lot of them are perennials, so they come back every year. This year we added these babies. Aren't they gorgeous? And then I just added a little carnation there. But Jada is going to be a teacher, and so what more fitting than Mom's little bench of little readers. And Jada's going to be an English teacher, secondary education English teacher, so that kind of fits in her bed there. And of course this ground cover here and here, those originally came from the farm in McCook where Mama lived. But Jada's bed is full of mostly lilies, different colors. And then this one is Steve and mine. And so when I'm watering this one, I pray for Steve and I and my mom, because all of these came from my mama's house. And in this bed is the lily that comes up, and it's Daddy's. It started blooming the year Daddy died. Didn't come last year, but we'll see if it comes this year. And it comes usually right in here. Didn't plant it there. There are no others like it in the bed. And then I added these two little angels this year from a garage sale. We inherited this fence from Mom's neighbors across the street. They were throwing it away, so we decided to take it. Then over here, we added an egress window a couple years ago. And these lilies all came from Mom's. And then I added behind that little light there is a mum. And then Steve planted for me this year this little ground cover right there. And then I have another mum over here. So that's the back garden. We'll go around to the front. I haven't watered it yet. Oh, the tree. My crazy wind chime lady tree. Oh, look at all the petals on the ground. This tree was white yesterday and the petals have fallen. But you see the wind chimes. This tree is filled with wind chimes. I love wind chimes. The kids say they're kind of creepy at night when the wind blows, but we like them. Okay, I've moved around to the front because we had someone picking up, and it was kind of weird to film when they were picking up for the dollar auction. So we've moved over to the back of the front, actually the side, I guess. But here we go. You're gonna go with me while I water. Struggling with the bindweed again this year, but a lot less than there was. This lilac right here is for John. My friend Ruth and Larry, friends Ruth and Larry, gave us this lilac in memory of John last year. My brother, he passed in the springtime. And then along this fence, again, this is the fence that we got for nothing several years ago and decided to put it up. And then all of these lilies, day lilies along here are from Mom. There are a few from a friend from Pepsi. And then these daisies, love daisies, are from the farm I grew up on. Moved them with us from different houses we moved to, and they just keep traveling around the yard. So they started back there, and then they went to this bed, and then they were over here, and then they just kind of travel. So every year they come up in a little bit different place, but we love them. And then over here is yarrow from our neighbor, a volunteer lilac. And then this is Daddy's corn decoration, I guess. You can put ears of corn on it for the squirrels and the birds and whatnot. So that's the front bed. And then I don't know if you know, but look at our hill, guys. To mow this hill is quite interesting. But we get it done. Okay, over here, this year, this used to be filled with, sorry about the shaky camera, used to be filled with rose bushes, and they were so scraggly. So this year I took them out, cut them back a couple years in a row, but they came back. So took them out this year and actually sprayed where they were. But these babies are wave petunias. Aren't they cute? Planted these yesterday and look, oh, brand new bloom. Look at that. Brand new this morning. And here are my tulips. These are volunteer. These were under the roses, so I couldn't see them. And so we took the roses out. Love them. Oh my goodness, these are new today too. Look at these blooms and rose moss. This little lizard, he's guarding that bindweed, but I'm going to get him. I'm going to spray bindweed in a little bit. But that little lizard came from Arkansas garage sales. And here are my fountains. Mom's fountain is here. Or no, this is my fountain Mom gave me, and Mom's just like it is around by the garage. But this is lamb's ear. Down here. This whole area was full, but this winter just kind of took its toll on my lamb's ear. Over here, my garden of Whedon. This was one of those red prickly briar bushes, and I've decided to get rid of it this year, so I'm working on, it was dead in the middle, so I've been spraying it and trying to get rid of that. It kind of gets in the way when people come to pick up and they use the stairs right there. Added some new irises right there this year. And my poor little Gerbera or Gerber daisies, they actually got the frost. I put them in so early. But they'll come back. So we just added some fun little things to their pots. Love the saying Mom gave me. Instead of telling God how big your storm is, tell the storm how big your God is. He is amazing. And this is my mom I put in too early, and so it's going to be okay, but I've got to get rid of the dead heads there. These flowers bloomed way early, even right about the time we had snow and frost, but these were from John's funeral last year. Oops, got a kink in the hose. Gotta fix that. I'll just keep going. My geranium. More lilies from Mama's. We left this little briar bush or red bush, and then some more irises. And then here is Mom's pot that she gave to me, and I've added geraniums. When I got it from her, it was full of geraniums. And then my friend dropped this off one afternoon. She just dropped it off and left. A good friend doubles the joy and divides the pain. What would we do without friends? More wind chimes in the tree. And then I've got some wave petunias in there. And then Mama's water fountain there. Our garage boxes to be thrown away. Now we're back in the backyard again. Struggling with the grass over here, but it'll come back. This bed had been ignored for 2 years. Had trees and stuff in it, along with the lilies. Cut the trees out this year. These are surprise lilies. And some ground cover that I got from Mom's. And then back here, my struggling little bush. I asked Steve to cut the trees out, and he cut the bush out. But it's coming back. So I guarded it with a cage this year. But there you have it. There's our yard. Got a lot to work on. And look how tall the grass is. Oh my goodness. Got to mow again. But so thankful to be able to be here, enjoying it every day, working from home. So there you go, friends. A walk in the garden.